Hello, I'm Andy, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, your introduction to 2023. Well, you coming from Aquarius, here's your weekly horoscope. But before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are very special. They are the tools of the soul that you have. All those lines changing and signs coming and going. It's all done by the soul. I'll show you how. If you like to play lotteries, how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers, and a lot of other information. We'll talk about that later. Sunday, the 1st of January, 2023. You're coming from Aquarius. This is not a good day for you. Your ego is bloated, and the chances of you saying the wrong things and doing the wrong things are going to be very easily putting you out of synchronization with others. So you'll have to mind your language and mind your actions. You don't need to be humble. You just need to be pleasing to others and not show your disagreements too easily. There's a planet from the evening nightfall that also makes your temper blow very fast. So apart from seeming arrogant, you will also show a very bad temper. And these are the ingredients for losing friendships or not just getting support from anybody. So if you want that support, if you want to remain friendly, improve your tolerance and improve your teamwork and mind your words. And accidents are very possible if you're driving around due to your unnecessarily being arrogant. Evening and nightfall, the planets of anger are there. And to make it worse, these planets of arrogance don't leave you alone. They follow you, some of them to the evening nightfall. So it's full of evening nightfall arrogance and evening nightfall bad temper. Would you want to go out? I wouldn't. So the best way is to control the situation by remaining with people who you know well and who you're not unnecessarily going to have conflict with. That's the way to handle it. But if you have to be out, plans already made, then tell yourself to study the nature of the company quickly. And if you're not happy, just leave that as fast as you can. Otherwise, unnecessary problems of bad temper and being somehow insulted will happen. Monday. Monday, the 2nd of January. This is a much better day in the sense that at least you are able to function. But too many emotional planets are there. You seem to be emotionally unstable, which makes you very moody and very changeable. And that's not good if you're at work or in business because it will spoil teamwork and it will spoil the momentum of what you're supposed to do. So, focus is the key word for this morning, afternoon. Focus on your importance of what you have to do and just get that done would be enough. And try to tell yourself to leave these emotional planets for a while because they distract you. And that's going to make you make mistakes where you work or where you do business. And don't take things too personally. Evening and nightfall, not good because your emotional planets now become egoistic planets and make you unnecessarily demanding in what you want your way. It's not going to end well this evening and nightfall because these are nasty planets that make you unnecessarily attack yourself by having people desert you or not want to be with you. So watch out the words you use and the actions you show. Don't drive people away in the evening nightfall. To make it worse, your emotional planets of the morning afternoon will join you there in the evening nightfall. And this ingredient now becomes stubbornness and wanting to dominate for the wrong reasons. Tuesday, Tuesday, the 3rd of January. This is a day, morning, and afternoon filled with just wanting to be plain stubborn. Whether at work, whether at business, whether at home, whether anywhere, having lunch with somebody. Cancel that word domination. Cancel that word stubbornness. And what does it let you do? It lets you be part of a team. That's what you really want. Wherever you are, job wise, home wise, business wise, or even lunch wise, having lunch with somebody. You want to be negotiable and you want to be flexible. That way you'll quieten these planets down and you won't seem too bossy or too pushy with what you want. Evening and nightfall, the emotional planets are sitting there and they make you emotionally put under stress. It may be what's said to you, it may be what you say to others that creates the stress. So try to remain as polite as possible in the evening nightfall. To make it worse, these planets of stubbornness and domination of the morning will see you there as well. And so you've got a lot of things not to do. not to do. Don't be stubborn, don't be pushy, don't be oversensitive, and don't be argumentative. You'll have a much better time in the evening and nightfall if you do that. Wednesday, the 4th of January. This at last is a lucky morning afternoon for you. It brings unexpected opportunities for you. So work towards this morning afternoon of 4th of January 2023 that can put you way ahead because you'll also be very inventive with your ideas. Reach out to people, talk to them about these ideas you have, and you'll find support, you'll find all that you want to go ahead with the plans that you have. So it's your chance to win partnerships unexpectedly, whether job, business wise, or whether romance wise as well. It's a lucky morning afternoon. So go ahead and reach out for people, ask favors of any kind. The evening nightfall, these planets of stubbornness and domination are waiting there. And their plan is for you to make enemies. So the word you use, the action you use in the evening nightfall could very well produce enemies. So be friendly rather than to make enemies in a way where your dominating attitude and stubbornness will be seen. Otherwise, just don't go out at all. Sometimes the best way to avoid a problem is to not be with people. Be alone with your home and it's safer. So try to be negotiable in the evening nightfall if you have to be out. Thursday. Thursday, the 5th of January. This is a wonderful 24 hours of good luck for you. Morning and afternoon money planets are there. And they are linked to your communications, they are linked to your mental side of you, thinking of wonderful ideas at work or in business. So speak to your superiors if you have a job. Speak to the people you are doing business with, or go chase for business by all means. Your level of communication is just about perfect, and you'll be able to sway anybody to your way of thinking. So it's a wonderful way to make money because I see mainly money planets there. At your workplace, talk to your bosses, show them your ability to make the place where you work even better for them. If you're in business, then go hunting for business opportunities. You'll find them easily. Send out messages, ask favors. Evening and nightfall, the planets of unexpected goodness are there. Go buy a lottery. This is such a wonderful money making day. Go buy a lottery. And the evening nightfall also makes you meet people unexpectedly who are going to be very favorable for you. There's one planet there in the evening nightfall who can make you either too daring in making friendships or expecting things, or makes you unnecessarily open yourself to exposure to risk. So try not to do that. Don't go too far ahead. Keep your feet on the ground and enjoy the evening nightfall that way. You're going to meet people you like very much. A romance could easily start. Friday, the 6th of January. This is a wonderful day again. Evening and nightfall. Your levels of creativity now are shining. So be in a position and talk to your bosses at work to show them how you can contribute to where you're working using your creative levels. Chase for that romance if you want, because romantic planets are hanging around. And so reach out, send messages. And best of all, you'll be on the same wavelength as the people who matter to you. So at work, if you're working, or in business, if you're doing business, you have every chance to match up with the support you need to do something on quite a big scale because you will be on the same wavelength as the people who matter. And I like your evening nightfall. All the money planets are there. So you want to be out in the evening nightfall of the 6th of January, Friday, not for the sake of just having fun, but to mix fun with business and or job enhancement or looking for business context. Is very, very possible. And you're going to be able to do that in this evening and nightfall of Friday, the 6th of January. The whole day wants to please you. You may be a bit moody, maybe a bit sensitive in the evening nightfall. Perhaps what somebody said. Push that aside and try to be practical. Don't be oversensitive. Saturday, the 7th of January. This is not good. You make enemies very quickly with the words you use or the actions you show. Accidents are very possible. Driving, physical accidents, mental accidents, forgetting important things to do. And you can bond with the wrong type of people. So where you're going to have for lunch, look at the company of people you are keeping because it's the morning, afternoon that's going to go bad. So look at the people you're going to meet for lunch, perhaps, or that you're working with, or that you're doing business with. There are enemies there. Some people don't like you, they're jealous of you. So don't release all your plans too quickly. Just hold back until the evening nightfall. And then you will know who were the friendly ones you were dealing with at job or business or financial areas. And accidents. Yes, accidents can be personal in a way of relationships that can also be in deep trouble. These planets of secrecy may expose something that you have been doing or expose something that somebody else may be doing, and you're not going to be very happy with what you hear. Evening and nightfall finds all the solutions you couldn't find in the morning afternoon, and you're going to be much more at peace. The planets of unexpected goodness are there. You're going to meet people unexpectedly very favorable to you. And better still, you'll be on the same length as people in the evening nightfall. These ugly planets of the morning afternoon don't disappear into thin air. One or two of them will find their way to you. So again, be clever to identify whoever you are meeting, whether alone with somebody or whether people in numbers. Identify who the ones you may suspect of something and don't tell them all your plans. So that's the week for you. This 90-minute session, which I talk a lot about, is to help you firstly know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. That's a very important ingredient of what we're going to do in this 90-minute session. If you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. It's a system which I will teach you. This system includes the energies of the soul, the third eye, and the aura. The soul is not there just to go to church or go to temples, but is there to do everything that you want. And so you can use that magic. We get our soul to be automatically alive and activated only when in our 50s or 60s or 70s, even later sometimes. It's too late to enjoy life. So I will show you a way how to accelerate the energies. And at whatever age you are that you came to see me, even as a teenager, I'll show you how to enjoy the energies of the third eye, the aura, and the soul being extremely highlighted. And your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky energies, they're endless. I'll bring them all to your attention so that you are daily prepared to attract good luck. And what about? And what about the side of you which is going to experience your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year? I will go through that with you and show you the ups and downs waiting for you, make you aware of all that. There's so much to teach you in the next 9 years. So here's my email. All it will cost you is just USD $50. That's all. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.